Hello once again, gamers. Kruznik X back with more Final Fantasy XIV and the Path of the Dark Knight. Alongside me is my fellow comrade in arms, Varric Knight, aka LZL Farron.
Yodi.
And I've got this Ellison looking... No, he's not an Ellison, he's a... Anyways, when we last left off in the Path of the Dark Knight, we discovered that the person trying to hunt down Riel is none other than her own mother. That's a fine kettle of fuck all, ain't it? But anyway, we've basically been challenged by Riel's mother to a trial by combat. If we win, Riel stays safe. If not, well...
He wave at you.
Whoops. Oh my god, Rogadin's got the goofiest frickin' wave.
Of course they do. There you go.
Anyways, apparently the dragon who we met with last time told us something about something about the Moogles living up in the churning mist, so we're headed there next. I know, because I'm too wise to this situation. Anyways, let's get right down to it with the level 58 quest, The Flame in the Abyss. It took considerable effort, but at last I have learned the whole truth. Attend me, Tal. You have a right to know. For countless generations, the sons and daughters of House Calignor have pledged themselves to the church, so devoted to the faith they are. Many rose to positions of great prominence within the clergy, and for a time, Countess Istrid de Calignor was poised to do the same. And when she and her husband celebrated the birth of their firstborn, the futures of the house seemed brighter than ever. That is, until years later, when the Inquisitors came. Information gleaned during an interrogation had implicated her husband as a heretic. When the Countess confronted him with these allegations, he brought a vial to his lips and completed his transformation. One he proudly declared was decades in the making. The Temple Knights slew him as he tried to rip out her throat. Afterwards, she had Riel locked away in the deepest cell she could find. Madness. What monster thinks to find absolution in her daughter's death?
You mustn't go. She'll kill you.
She'll kill us anyway if we don't. I know what I'm doing, Riel. I have a plan. Taro, recall you the dragon's words when we told her of our dark arts. She said that there were tiny beings who know a better way. If they can teach us how to harness the abyss, mayhap we can stand against Lady Istrid and her minions. Unfortunately, I haven't the foggiest who these tiny beings might be. Alright. Off to Mogholm.
Okie dokie.
As much as I don't want to do this.
Don't worry, I can kill him anyway.
There's Moggy.
Well, if it isn't one of the new visitors from below. Are you searching for something? If so, just ask. I pride myself on being the second most well-informed Moogle here, Kupo.
Oh, it's Moggy. He's so cute.
My, that's a rather grim way of living, isn't it? I can't say I've ever heard of knights so infatuated with darkness. However, I think I might know why she bade you visit us. Go ahead and fetch your friends. We have an awful lot to talk about, Kupo. Welcome to Moghome, Kupo. The little one must be Riel, which makes the big one Sid, right?
Yes. I presume you are one of the tiny beings of whom the dragon spoke. Riel, say something to the Moogle. Riel. Riel!
I'm sick of this charade. You tell me to talk, but then refuse to listen. You tell me you're doing this for me, but then you go on about the darkness and the abyss. Am I supposed to be grateful when you come back covered in blood? When I put you back together so you can do it again? You drag me to halfway across the world so you can discover a new way to kill yourself, and you tell me it's for my sake? Why are we here, Sidurgu? Tell me the real reason!
Riel, Of course it's for your sake.
Well, you've certainly had a lot of practice saying it, haven't you? I'm sure the next fair maiden will appreciate it.
What are you saying? It's not like that, Riel. And you! Say something, damn you!
Ah, I think I'm beginning to understand this whole darkness concept, Kupo. Harnessing the power of your emotions or some such, yes? I'm reminded of an ancient legend about a Moogle named Mog. Rather simple name, I know. But those were simpler times, Kupo. Anyway, Mog had a penchant for dancing and...
Wait. What does dancing have to do with the dark arts?
Everything, Kupo! Everything! The point is, your master was absolutely right when he told you to submit to the flame. You just never figured out what he meant by it. But better late than never, Kupo. Master Moggy will show you the way. First, you two Dark Knights will need to pull 4 sprigs of palmwort each. Hop to it, Kupo.
Free Kupo nuts, Kupo.
I fail to see what purpose this serves, but fine. You will have your precious palmwort.
Oh, and Riel can stay here with us while you're away.
Let's go, Tarl.
Okay, what do we have to kill?
I just want to talk to Moggy right quick.
Okay, Kupo.
No one will be harnessing the darkness or the abyss or whatever else unless you bring me plenty of palmwort first, Kupo.
And what about Riel?
Look after him, will you?
Alright. Let's fly. Oh. What the... Oh, I hit my ether compass instead of my... one of my mounts.
That's silly.
Yeah, well, I haven't really updated my keybinds on Tarl, seeing as how I barely use them as it is now.
That's fine.
I know I'm doing these in a weird order.
That's fine.
Let's speak with Sid. Strength is pain. Strength is suffering. Strength is sacrifice. Saw this! He's pissed.
What do you expect? He is a manly Auri that doesn't like you things.
No, he's just sick of doing other people's work.
Yep.
Just as much as I am.
Right. I like this elephant mount. He's so cute.
Okay, where's Riel?
There you are, darkest one of the dark. Have you brought my palmwort? Very nice, Kupo. That must have kept you busy for a while. For your next trial, you must call Tully Hands, Kupo. Rather a lot of them have been sighted on the road to Asa. If you wait there long enough, they're sure to show up, Kupo. Riel? Oh, you needn't worry about her. She's off playing with some friends of mine, Kupo. Just focus on the trial and wait for me in Asa when you're finished.
These Mughals are so full of shit.
They're adorable. They're cute. Now, what the hell you want?
They're bastard-coated bastards with bastard filling.
But they're so cute. They're fluffy and adorable.
That's what makes them
fluffy.
evil.
I want a Koopa. I want a Moogle. I guess this is I think this is a little instance. Never mind.
Granddad, you pulled the lightning sprite! And an Archaeosaur.
My bad. Yes. Oh, I have my dive thingy. Lose it. Fuck.
Yeah, well, that's what you get.
I like the sprint run of the Dragoons.
Oh, yeah.
I like it. It's very fun. Machmont.
Alright, before we do anything else, I'm gonna go up and mend. Just because it's here.
Ow.
Okay, yep, this is a solo duty.
Let me cast you the Wadaramijigi. Before we do this, you need the blessings of myself. So, first, we'll get you a new refresh. Then we'll get you this. Then
You
we'll
do know
get
that's
you
not gonna
this,
last the cutscene, right?
and then- I believe so. Wait. I think I do know how to extend it. I have the power.
Uh-huh.
There you go.
Whoops. Here we go.
Somebody's staring at me. Never mind. I'm just gonna kill shit.
What in the hells are we doing, Taro? What could Mughals possibly know about mastering the dark arts?
Foolish fools!
Right then. What's all this?
While you two were busy gathering palmwort and singing Tully Hands, we kidnapped Brielle, Kupo. Oh yes, Kupo! We had so much fun playing together. So much fun indeed, Kupo. So much fun that we thought we might keep her here forever.
You
Oh my
wouldn't.
goodness.
You wouldn't dare.
If you don't believe us, go and look. You'll never find her, Kupo. Not in a million years. She's ours, Kupo. You'll never see her again.
You furry little shites! Give her back to me now, or I swear I'll kill every last one of you and burn your village to cinders! Let's do it. Kill the healer first.
Do your worst, Kupo. You missed your Riel, Kupo. Too bad. Well, too bad. She's all Riel now, Kupo.
I'm going to rip that palm off your head and shove it down your goddamn throat!
Wow. Talk about violence.
Oh, I do it too.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Good to know. Yuki Mugama.
Oh my. That's more than I...
Come on, there isn't any more Moogles to fuck with.
One moment.
I'm in a live stream now. Yeah? Well, we just fucking carry all the stuff from BJ's in by ourselves. In me and you.
Sorry about that. Where was I? Our turn, Kupo!
Give her back to me. Give her back!
You just don't get it, do you, Kupo? She's gone forever!
This is gonna hurt.
Maybe.
Forever. Forever.
Alright, take out the bard.
Bit much if you ask me, Kupo. It doesn't matter how hard you fight. You're never going to see her again. What are you going to cry now, Kupo? Go on then. Cry. Cry for me, Kupo. I think he is Kupo. Look.
Grrr! Die, damn you, die!
I just like how they're making him more angry.
This better be worth it.
I keep forgetting I put frickin'
This isn't what I... crying, Kupo. Keep...
And that completes that.
Ouch! You could really hurt someone carrying on like that, Kupo.
That's the bloody point! Now tell me where she is if you want to live!
Wait! Wait!
And the thief's still freaking sleeping.
Why do you want her back so badly, Kupo?
What kind of question is that? You kidnapped her!
But you don't seem to like having her around that much anyway, right? She's just a burden to you. So why do you care what happens to her?
I swore an oath to protect her. That's what we Dark Knights do.
Sure.
You think that will give you strength enough to protect her? Duty and honor? I'll tell you what you need.
Alright, ladies and gents, I have done a lot of singing in my time in various voices. But never.
Oh my god, no.
In the seventh circle of hell, I will never sing in a Moogle voice, so...
Oh, come on, Kupo. You can do it, Kupo.
Nope. I'm just gonna let this text auto-advance. Y'all can insert your own little singing time in there, because I'm not doing it. Nope.
That's a shame, Kupo.
And that takes care of that. Rather blunt, I'll admit. But subtlety doesn't seem to be your... Oh, whoops, wrong place.
Rather blunt, I'll admit. But subtlety doesn't seem to be your strong suit, Kupo.
Riel!
Well, here we are. Go on, Riel. Say your piece. I know you and Frey were trying to do right by our master. That you came to my defense because you believed that's what he would have wanted. And I know you only did it because you believed it would make you stronger. Because all you truly care about is killing more Temple Knights. I've seen how you look at them. How you curse them under your breath. How you relish every opportunity to cut them down. So don't tell me that it's all been for me. Don't tell me that Frey died for me.
Everything I have done for my mother and my father, for my master, and yes, most of all, for me. I haven't been honest with you, nor with myself, and for that, I am sorry. I will stand for you in this coming trial, but what happens after will be your decision.
Good. That's a promise.
Furry little bastards had us fooled, eh? Shame their wisdom is bollocks. I mean, really now. Love? That's what you need to harness the abyss? I mean, I suppose there's something to be said for caring deeply for your charge, but... No. No, I will not give those cretins even a sliver of credit. This was an utter waste of time, and that's that. Still.
Sure.
Still. I am glad to have come to an understanding with Riel. We should return to Ishgard. The hour of the trial draws close. Come along, Riel. Alright, off to Ishgard again.
And you have completed what RMG.
Alright, where is... Oh, excuse me.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me again. And I just went the wrong place. I'm always going to the wrong places and then wondering what the crap.
That's fine. I'm listening too.
Alright, we're back at the Forgotten Night. Let's speak with Sid. I was about Riel's age when I came to Ishgard. My parents, they said we would find a better life here. When the Temple Knights we had shown mercy returned, they let us choose the order in which we would die. That would be their mercy to us, they declared. I watched my parents kneel in the dirt. Look away, they said. But I could not. At last, when it was my turn, I knelt and prepared to follow them into death. I closed my eyes, but when I opened them, a man in black stood before me, hand outstretched. And so I took it. Defend the meek, punish the wicked. Mayhap it was all but a convenient excuse to indulge in vengeance. She deserves better than me. But there is no one else. One more battle, Tarl. Let's see it done. Mayhap in this final battle, I can serve as my master intended. Well, we'll see. Until then, we've completed the level 58 quest and earned the ability Soul Survivor. Now this one's a tricky little skill to master because it revolves around so much. But we're gonna head over to Mist to show it off. Now, how this ability works is it marks your target for, what was it, 30 seconds, I believe?
Yeah, nice.
Actions and traits. Actions. Soul survival.
Yeah.
Yeah, it lasts for 15. It actually lasts for 15 seconds. During those 15 seconds, if that target is KO'd and battled before the effect expires, then 30% of your maximum HP and MP will be restored. If the effect expires first, then 20% will be restored instead. So we'll just use this striking dummy as an example. Oh wait, we can't use the striking dummy as an example.
Nope.
Because we're so overpowered for it that, well, you just saw, as you can see there, it restored our HP. But anyways, with that being said, that's going to conclude this episode of Kruznek's Purgatory. A special thank you. Well, when next we meet, we will complete the Path of the Dark Knight storyline with the level 60 Dark Knight quest. Until then, that's it for this episode of Kruznek's Purgatory. A special thank you to LZL Farron for joining us.
No problem.
And thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the show. As always, if you're watching this on Twitch or live at PlayStation and you like this show, hit the follow button below and be sure to turn on notifications. If you're watching this on YouTube and you like this video, click the like button below and leave a comment. Subscribe to my channel by clicking here. Click here to watch more by me. Click here to watch the next episode of Path of the Dark... Let me rephrase that. Let me try that again. If you're watching this on YouTube and you like this video, click the like button below, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel by clicking here, click here to watch more by me, click here to watch the final Heavensward episode of Path of the Dark Knight, and click here to watch the previous one. Until next time, Kruznik X, signing out.